Hey there, welcome back. I'm Madeline and today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 products that I will begin implementing into my routine to heal my psoriasis, more specifically my nail psoriasis. If you watched my last video, you would know that my nail psoriasis used to be much worse, and I've actually been able to heal quite a bit through eating a plant-based diet. Though my nails have improved a ton, there's still a long ways to go, so I'll be implementing these 3 new products into my routine every day. My main concerns with my nail psoriasis as of right now are burning in my hands and fingers. I know when my inflammation is higher because my arms and hands tend to ache pretty bad. Deep and tough peeling on my fingers and toes. So actually today, the peeling situation is pretty good. But a couple of weeks ago, I was experiencing pretty painful peeling along the sides of my fingers and around the fingertips. And I have a lot of peeling on my toes as well. And I believe that this is a symptom of psoriasis. It kind of goes along with the dry, flaky patches that you would experience with skin psoriasis. And since it happens around my fingers, I believe that it kind of has to do with my nail psoriasis as well. The point at which the nail detaches from the nail bed. So if you watched my last video, you will have seen that the whites of my nails start pretty far down the nail, sometimes almost halfway down the nail. And not only is this pretty painful, but it's one of, in my opinion, the most unattractive parts of my nail. So I think this is the biggest indicator of how my nails are doing. So my goal really is to get the nails to reattach as far up the nail as would be normal. Dead skin buildup under the nail. So this is one of the things that has actually improved the most since the beginning of my journey. It's really actually not so bad anymore. I can't really scrape much loose dead skin out from underneath the nail, so that's great. However, there is some kind of thick buildup underneath some of my nails, so I would really like that to go away. Pitting and grooves on the surface of the nail. So along with the detaching of the nail, the pitting and grooves tends to show up on the nails that are doing the worst. And finally, the wave type shape my nail grows into. I'll try to give you a close-up of this. I don't really know if it's going to show up, but because of where the nail detaches, it doesn't grow smooth and straight along my finger. It kind of picks up a wave shape, and that's just kind of odd. So I would like to, again, not only improve where the nail is detaching from the nail bed, but also how straight it grows. I will mention that my toenails are a bit yellower than my fingernails and do tend to have a little bit more of the dead skin buildup underneath. So they're kind of starting at a different starting point than my fingernails. So now for the actual products I would like to talk about today. Each one of these products has 1 or more key ingredients that, based on my research, should really help with psoriasis, both skin and nail psoriasis. So my research is generally focused on nail psoriasis, but a lot of the symptoms and causes are the same. So although I've chosen these products to use to help my nail psoriasis, they will actually be very beneficial to you if you only have skin psoriasis. So let's get into it. The first product I want to talk about is Diatomaceous Earth, often nicknamed the dirt. I know this one sounds really weird, but I really wanted to mention it because not only is it very natural, but it's ridiculously affordable and has so many incredible health benefits beyond psoriasis support. The dirt is a powdery, kind of chalky-like substance. Just know that you need to buy food-grade Diatomaceous Earth. I just have it in a jar right now, but I'll put a picture of the brand I've bought in the past on the screen and a link to where to buy it. This product is amazing for psoriasis for a few reasons. The first one being it is super high in silica. It's actually about 80 to 90% silica. Silica is essential for natural collagen production in the body. Nail psoriasis often results in thin, weak, brittle nails, so that extra boost of silica will help build strong, sturdy nails. Number 2, it is great for digestion and detoxifying the digestive system and body in general. This will help reduce inflammation and therefore reduce the symptoms of your autoimmune disease or psoriasis. I actually have used Diatomaceous Earth in the past and noticed great progress, but I'm just really bad at sticking to it, so I can actually fully recommend this to you with great results. The next product I want to try and have been lusting after for quite a while is this adorable bottle of pills called Ritual. You may have heard of them before. I already love this brand and I haven't even started using it yet, but I just love that they're completely vegan, because if I'm going to be taking a multivitamin, it better be doing everything in its power to heal me and not be full of nasties. So, well, there are so many things in this multivitamin that are going to help me personally beyond psoriasis, but especially with nail psoriasis. The main ingredient I'm going to be focusing on is vitamin D3. Studies have shown that people with psoriasis are often vitamin D deficient. Now, being vitamin D deficient doesn't necessarily lead to psoriasis, but boosting your level of vitamin D may help relieve your psoriasis symptoms in 2 ways. Vitamin D helps support healthy skin cell growth. So, as people with psoriasis have an accelerated skin cell growth, so vitamin D could really help normalize that a bit. Vitamin D can also help immune response, which is awesome for those of us with psoriasis, since psoriasis is an autoimmune disease. I personally spend a lot of time indoors, sadly, so I'm sure my vitamin D levels aren't where they should be. But did you know that most vitamin D supplements come from sheep's wool? It's disgusting and unnecessary. So thank you, Ritual, for providing a clean, vegan source of vitamin D. Finally, the last product I want to talk about is actually a topical treatment. This is a psoriasis cream from Cera. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is meant for skin psoriasis, so I'm hoping that it will help with the peeling I was talking about before, and just kind of general upkeep with like the texture and dead skin buildup underneath my nails. This has a couple great ingredients that I'm really excited to test out that I haven't necessarily used for psoriasis before. The first psoriasis combating ingredient in this cream is salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is actually one of my favorite skincare ingredients that I attribute quite a bit to healing my acne. But this plus the lactic acid in this cream could help gently exfoliate scaly and peeling skin. Ceramides are another popular skincare ingredient because they help strengthen and hydrate the skin. It also contains shea butter. Finally, though it is the second ingredient in this product, a really weird sounding ingredient. I almost didn't buy this product because of it, but I did some more research, so stick with me. It's urea. So naturally I thought urine, but in cosmetics it's actually synthetically produced, so don't worry, nobody peed in this bottle. Essentially, it's amazing for retaining moisture in the skin, gently exfoliates, and helps to build the protective barrier of the skin. So you might be wondering how I'm planning to implement these into my routine, especially the Diatomaceous Earth. You might be wondering how exactly to consume it. Like I said before, first things first, make sure you get a food-grade Diatomaceous Earth. I will link below the one that I use. Diatomaceous Earth is quite powerful. It's very absorptive and acts as kind of like an internal exfoliant, if you know what I'm saying. So start out easy on that one. I will start by taking 1 teaspoon with a full glass of water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. although you can add it into juice or a smoothie or something like that as well. It doesn't taste like anything, but it has kind of a chalky, gritty texture, which isn't the most pleasant, but also not the worst thing in the world. So I found that adding it to warm or hot water really helps to dissolve it and makes it a little bit more pleasant. After a week or so, you can start increasing your dose. So you can add a teaspoon at night as well, or you can work your way up to a full tablespoon once a day. I will take my ritual vitamin first thing in the morning as well, most likely with my Diatomaceous Earth, just so I don't forget. Lastly, I will use the Psoriasis Cream in the morning before I leave for work. And before bed at night, I will rub it into my feet and toenails as well as my hands. So I'll only be using it on my feet once a day, but my hands twice a day. I'll be honest, I tend to get a little bit lazy, and once things are starting to work for me, I stop thinking that, you know, I don't have to put in the effort anymore. Or I'll get impatient, and after a day of doing something and I've seen no difference, I just give up. So in order to give this a fair shot, I'm gonna start with 1 month. So today is December 1st. Believe it or not, I'm in a tank top. It was 75 degrees out today in Austin, but I am going to commit to a full month. So I guess we give this a month shot before the new year, and if it's going well, that'll be my New Year's resolution to continue. After a full month, I will update you on my progress, and then probably, hopefully, recommit to 1 more full month. And I think giving myself these shorter increments of time, I'll be able to commit better and really hold myself accountable. Of course, I will continue to eat a plant-based diet, as animal products are very acidic and lead to lots of inflammation, which worsens symptoms of psoriasis and other autoimmune diseases. Like I said, this has been the sole reason for my healing progress so far, and I will never give that up. If you haven't seen it yet and want to know a little bit more why a plant-based diet will help you reduce your inflammation or psoriasis, check out my previous video. Please hit like if you found this video to be interesting or helpful in any way. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up with my progress videos. There's probably like 2 of you out there in the world that might want to, but that's great. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye! Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe.